I'm hearing you are valid. So I feel like that's your feelings. But what's coming up for you when I say that you are valid? Okay, let's see what God, universe, source, higher self, angels, spirit guides, whatever higher power you believe in. Let's see what they're wanting to tell you right now. What they're wanting to validate for you. Setting the intention that God, universe, source, higher self, angels, spirit guides tell you what you're needing to hear at this time. Okay, the first card is Feather. It says, think first before you judge. How have you been judging yourself? How have you been judging the way that you show up in the world? How have you been judging your thoughts, feelings, and emotions? I'm hearing not good enough, so maybe you feel like you aren't good enough. And I just have to tell you, that's not because that's how it is. That's because that's the idea that society, friends, family, whoever has projected upon you. The next card is Dragons, Slay Them All. You know, I have conflicting emotions about this card. I'm going to read the book again like I have done once before for this card, because I don't completely understand it. Like, when I think of dragons, I think of good creatures, entities, whatever, that want to help us. So, anyways, it says, when the heart is involved, people don't always have the best intentions. I think I'm going to remove this card from the deck because, like, I don't even agree with that. I feel like we should be trusting our heart, our soul, our intuition. We shouldn't be trusting our head, our ego thoughts all the time. Like, sometimes it's good for logical things that need to be done. Like, if you're trying to do your taxes, that can be helpful. Anyways, let me keep reading. They will pretend they're good for you, only for you to find out they're toxic or even abusive. The time has come to face your dragons, and you must slay them before they slay you. Of course, don't literally slay them, but make sure they know you won't stand for their mistreatment. What does this card mean to you? Please, like, for the love of God, like, put it in the comments, because I don't get it. I don't vibe with it. What's coming up for you in this card? What is your interpretation of this card, please? If you'd let me know, I would appreciate you so much. Anyways, moving on. That actually made me want to just, like, switch decks, because I don't like that. I think I'm actually literally gonna just take that card out of the deck. I won't throw it away yet. Hopefully you give me a reason to keep the card. You give me a good, like, interpretation of the card. But, like, for me, at this point in time, at this point in my life, I don't like it. I don't mess with it. Okay, I have 3 cards coming out. I am feeling called to let them all come out. As you may or may not know, I don't always like to let a whole bunch of cards come out, but I am feeling called to let them out. So the first card is accept what is. The act of acceptance will bring peace. Okay, I just want to make an observation with this. The cards came out like this. This one, the one that I just read, was upside down. So I'm feeling called to tell you that you create your reality. Like, yes, it is what it is type of thing. Like, accept things. But at the same time, You are so powerful. You are so incredibly powerful. You create your reality. If you don't like something, change it. You can do what the card says and just like accept it. It is what it is. But like, you also have the power to change it. Which one is easier? I don't know. I think that actually manifesting the reality that you want to be living in, that one feels better to me than just accepting what is, especially because like I'm a stubborn person. Like that's how I am. That's how my human is. So I don't really like to say like it is what it is. Like, yeah, with some things, but like if something means a lot to me, in reverse, I'm gonna try and manifest that. So where have your thoughts been out? Thoughts been at, not out. You create your reality through your thoughts. So if you're constantly thinking, what's an easy example for this? If you're constantly thinking, I'm so ugly, that's the reality that you're creating. Instead, affirm, I'm so beautiful, or however you want to word that, and repeat that. Loop it in your head, say it over and over again. And you don't have to believe it right now. You don't. With affirmations, with manifesting, you're basically conditioning yourself to believe something else. And once you do that, one, you're going to start seeing yourself as more beautiful, like for this example. And two, you're going to start taking care of yourself better. Okay, so maybe your skin is all like dry and flaky right now, like crusty, dusty. You're going to want to take care of yourself better. You're going to want to have like smoother skin. So like moisturizing and not having like dry, flaky skin. I mean, if that's like a medical condition and you can't fix that, learn to feel beautiful despite that. I think I'm beautiful and look, I have acne. What? Like, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It's all about your perception of yourself. Like, does that not feel so much better than just saying, it is what it is, I'm ugly? Like, what? Anyways, I will say though, as always, please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and feel free to make your own assumptions about any of the cards that come out, including the How to Slay Your Dragon one. Like, please tell me, because I don't like that card. Okay, the next card that came out was Let Love Guide You. Choose to see the good in the world today. Love it, love it, love it. Things may not be perfect right now, and that's okay. What is perfect in your life right now? Are you able to breathe with ease? That's a blessing. Are you able to drink water? That's a blessing. Do you have the free will to get up and walk outside today or tomorrow? I don't know what time you're seeing this, but like, are you able to go outside? That's a blessing. What was the card again? Yeah, choose to see the good in the world. Like, there's so many positive things around you right now. Even someone like a stranger just smiling at you as you're walking down the street or at the mall or wherever you are at work, like someone smiling at you, that's a blessing. That's them giving you positive energy. Like, there's so many blessings, and I'm not gonna try and deny that like it's easy all the time to notice these blessings, because I feel you, bestie. It's not always super easy, But if you can start noticing these things, you will begin to notice them more and more and more and more, and you will see how much beauty, how much joy, how much love is all around you all the time. And if you combine this with the previous card of like manifesting, creating your reality, do that for a month and watch how your life changes. Just watch. Okay, and the third card that came out with those three was let it come forth. Give yourself permission to feel it. I love when the last card like wraps around like to connect with the beginning of the video, like you are valid. Allow yourself to feel it. Don't stay stuck in it, but allow yourself to feel it. A good example of this is, unfortunately, hopefully you haven't had to deal with this, but a lot of women have. Say you've been SA'd. You can hold on to that, hold on to what happened to you, and just like be that person every day after that. Like, I'm a victim of SA. Or you can feel the feelings of it and choose to release it. Again, another thing that is easier said than done. But please, like, let it go to the best of your ability. And some days are going to be harder than others. I completely understand that 100%. But please do everything in your power to feel the feelings that come from that and release it. Forgive yourself for being in that situation. It's not your fault, but I know, like, I'm very well aware of attaching to that and feeling like it's all my fault that this happened to me. But like, it's really not. It's really not. And you live and you learn, and that's okay. We all make mistakes. We all end up putting ourselves in situations that are not good for us, that cause us pain, suffering, etc. But trust that you've learned from that, and that you will not make the same mistake twice, that you will not put yourself in a situation like that again. And trust that it is safe for you to let that go. But again, please don't try and like spiritually bypass this. Like, feel your feelings, journal it out, cry, laugh, scream, whatever you need to do. And then let it go. Let it go. You are so much more than what has happened to you. So much more. And it's time for you to remember that. It's time for you to reclaim your power from that. I haven't mentioned this in a while, but if you've dealt with this situation, I highly, highly, highly recommend doing a cord cutting ceremony, writing a cord cutting letter like, I release you, I forgive you. You don't have to write that if you don't want to, but you can say that you forgive yourself and that you release this from you, from your energy, from your aura. Because it's time to move on. You are not a victim. You are a survivor. Better yet, you are a thriver, and it's time to thrive. I love you so, so, so much. Thank you so much for being here. Maybe rewatch this again, because this was a really powerful one. Okay, I love you. If this video resonated with you, drop a like, comment if you feel called to do so. Please comment about the dragon one, like, ah. Okay, and subscribe so you can see more messages from me that are meant for you. Okay, bye, I love you.